Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the Ted Show. You know how much I love our musical guests, our artists, and Max Gall is here with us today. Max, what's happening? How are you?
I'm good. How you doing today, Ted?
I am doing great. I love the name of, I have everybody pick the title of their show. It'll all work out. I think we forget that, so I'll be interested to see what that's all about. But we're going to learn more about Max, and he's going to perform at the end of the show. So, Max, before we went live, I told you that they love origin story. They want to know about you, kind of your background. Were you always a singer? Did that happen later in life? Give us the 411.
I guess growing up, my both my parents were really into music. My dad's not a professional musician, but he played classical piano growing up, and he played acoustic guitar. So whenever I was real young, I just had guitars laying around the house, and he would show me chords here and there. So probably by the time I was like 12, 13 years old, I started taking it more seriously. I'd known a little bit about the guitar, but I really started picking it up daily and just kept on picking it up. And
I
yeah,
love
just
that you said picking it up. So you just decided guitar was going to be what I like, or you liked it. And then did you take formal lessons, or did you just start learning because you have a musical gift?
I actually tried to start on the drums because I have two brothers and they both started on the guitar, so I wanted to be different. So I got a drum set, and then
Most parents' nightmare, by the way.
yeah, well, it was my own nightmare too because I was like, this sounds bad, it's loud. So, and I saw my brothers, they were getting pretty good at the guitar, so I was like, you know what, let me hop on over to the guitar and try that out. But
At what point did you kids pick up music. We're all encouraged usually to do something in the arts when we're younger, but most of us go into a different arena. What was the point? What part of your life did you go, all right, I think this is what I want to do?
After I graduated high school, really, I didn't do music in school at all, and then whenever I graduated, I wanted to go to college for music performance. And I remember I went to orientation and I was undecided music performance major, but I didn't know how to read music. And the music director kind of looked at me and was like, "What? What are you doing here, man?" so, long story short, I went to college for about a year. During that time, I had started up a band and we were playing a lot. So I stopped going to school and just started focusing on music. Played in a band for 8 years or so, and did all the songwriting for the band. So
I was going to ask you about the songwriting because that's something I'm always fascinated by. Every artist, every songwriter seems to have a different process. Some are everything's collaborative. Some are just I got to write this on my own. Sometimes it's a hybrid of both. What's your songwriting process like?
uh, when I was with the band, I would always write the song structure and the lyrics, and then bring what I had on the guitar to them, and then we just kind of mess around in the practice room until everything kind of fell together with a full band. But for me, it's always music first. In terms of process, I just started co-writing whenever I got down here. I live in Tennessee now. When I got down here, co-writing is a big thing. So I've written a few songs with other people, but up until moving down here, I was just always writing on my own, really.
What's the difference for you being in a band, because you were in a band for I think you said 8 years, and being on your own? Is it do you miss sometimes that band camaraderie, or do you enjoy being like the sole person putting everything out?
I really enjoy the solo acoustic stuff. I definitely miss. I mean, when you're younger and you don't have as much going on in life, you have a lot more time to get together and just have fun. So, there were days where, like, there was no objective. We were just getting together, playing music, and that was a lot of fun. And I don't think I would be the musician that I am today if it wasn't for these guys, because these guys that I played with were all, um, musicianship wise, far beyond my level of talent. So just being able to sit in with those guys every day, and it really took my talent to another level.
How was 2021 for you? Because COVID obviously shut down just about every performing artist travel. Everybody tried to adapt to Zoom or whatever platform. But what was 2021 like? Were you able to get back out and perform live? Have you been working on that? And then what's up for 2022?
I mean, 2021 was kind of the year where, I moved down here to Tennessee, and that was mainly because, all the music stopped back home. My drummer moved down to Tennessee, and he just kept telling me, he's like, you got to get down here. There was absolutely no music going on up in Pennsylvania where I'm from. And down here, at least, they were still doing the writers' rounds. Everything was like, half capacity or whatever. So it wasn't as big a crowd, but at least people were getting out and playing. So I was working a serving job. So I was out of work. I was actually just collecting unemployment. I was like, there's no better time to move down than right now. So
why not?
Might as well get down there. So I came down, and I'm just really glad I did. So 2021 for me was kind of a reset, and just kind of,
I think it was for a lot of people. I think a lot of people, it was a reset, trying to get back into whatever the new normal is, whatever that even means. It's different in each part of this country, I've realized. Certainly the world. Florida's basically been open pretty much the whole time, except for a little bit. And then there's still places that are shut down. It's kind of crazy out there. But tell me about It'll All Work Out.
It'll All Work Out. So that's actually a song. There's a guy, Blake Mills, who I really love, that guy. And there's a song that he has called It'll All Work Out. But the song that I'm going to be playing today, Right Where We Need to Be, I mean, that's kind of like the concept of the lyrics of the song.
I love that title too.
And it'll all work out. My song, if you can hear the words I'm singing, it's kind of just about like not overthinking things, just letting things be, 'cause sometimes when you get to overthinking things, all that thinking that you do doesn't really help you.
Agreed. I think we worry is just a waste, but we all seem to do it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the name of the song is Right Where We Need to Be.
Yes.
I love that title. So I'm going to take myself off and let you perform.
Okay.
I'll come back on in a minute. And I can't wait to hear it. All right, guys. Max.
All right. She asked me what I fancied, where was I was going, and I said, babe, I ain't nowhere posting on. She said, honey, what's the plan? Well, are we lovers, are we friends? And I said, babe, don't you know the time's gonna show us? Well, it's only early spring, we'll see what the summer brings. If the rain, it carries on, it won't be long till we're growing like weeds in the wild, honey. Looking back on a lifetime, looking me in my eyes makes you smile. Maybe you could just stay a while. This life's gonna lead us right where we need to be. So I guess if we want answers, we'll just have to take our chances. Come on, honey, let's dance until the day fades. Ain't no sense in making plans when this life throws at us demands. Come on, babe, won't you take my hand? Well, it's only early spring, we'll see what the summer brings. If the rain, it carries on, it won't be long till we're growing like weeds in the wild, honey. Looking back on a lifetime, looking me in my eyes makes you smile. Maybe you could just stay a while. This life's gonna lead us right where we need to be. Well, it's only early spring. We'll see what the summer brings. If the rain it carries on, it won't be long until we're growing like weeds in wild honey. Looking back on a lifetime, looking me in my eyes makes you smile. Maybe you could just stay a while. This life's gonna lead us right where we need to be. You're right where we need to be.
Okay, I loved that, and I take myself off because what if you're bad? My face would tell the whole story. I learned that lesson early on doing the show. What I love, there's so many things I loved about it. Your voice is just so pure. It's beautiful. I thought it was beautiful. I listened to the words. I closed my eyes a bunch of times. How would you describe your music? Is it country pop? Is it folk? Is it?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, I always just describe it as like folk, acoustic, singer-songwriter.
Beautiful.
I think it's not too far off from country that I don't fit in down here in Nashville, but
no, it sounded so good. I love the story it told. I just thought it was great. I think we all need to listen to that, right where we need to be, right?
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna be releasing it. Set to release the end of January.
All right, so tell them how they find you. How do they reach you? What's the best way so they can listen to your music, download it, buy it, guys? He's creative. We all want them to make some money so they can keep being creative.
Yeah. So
which way?
If you want to listen to my stuff, you can find me on all the streaming platforms. I got a few live sessions that I did with some friends of mine that are up there. If you want to follow along just with my day-to-day, I'm most active on Instagram. You can find me at Max Gall Music. I don't post all the time, but whenever I have something going on, I'm on there.
You were great, my friend. Come back anytime. Instagram at Max Gall Music, and we'll tag you and put everything on social media. Come back anytime, my friend. I thought it was so good. I love the music. I love the words. It was a simple tune that really, I think, got to your heart, and I felt it. So that's what you want. That's what you want when somebody's performing. So thank you. Thanks for coming on, and thanks for being patient. Max has been so good. This was our third time, 2 reschedules because of me.
It's all good.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me. I had a great time here.
All right, man. Max Gall Music. You guys look him up, find him. He's tagged. And if you want to get more information and you can't find him, you can reach out to me and I'll get you to him. All right, Max, have a great one. Guys,
yeah, you too, Ted.
See you later. Bye, everybody.
Take care.